All right, welcome to another league. We're trying out some Karn, basically, some Karn lists. Now that Once Upon a Time is banned, and I guess that Lattice is also banned. Yeah, we don't care about Lattice. Karn is just great. Found by list to be decent is just a general solution to everything, except it's not sometimes. It's not great about too against too much. It could be a one-off for sure. It could be a one-off for sure, but yeah, it's just so mana intensive. And if I want something mana intensive, maybe I Wormcoil is just better. This hand is awesome. Keep John again. So much John, Jesus. So much John. It's crazy. Uh, I mean, I'm going to. My opponent's going to play a Ren. I'm going to be very sad. But if they don't play a Ren, though, we have Expedition Map to represent the Titan for 12 total mana. I don't think I want to play an Expedition Map, honestly. Black red. Okay, okay. Maybe it's not John, it's just black red, like the Elementals deck or some meme like that one. Could be. Could be. Okay, there we go. Ransack the lab. Classic. Well, I guess they don't reveal it, right? So, okay, so it is the Elementals deck. Or the Pyromancer. No, it's like an Elementals deck that they just like get value and stuff, and then they I mean, if we can call ransack the lab value, they play value and stuff. But they play like the elemental that makes you discard two cards. I can't remember the name. They play that one. I haven't used Ren 6 much before. What do you think about it in Neo form? Cycle Lance with being Green and Lantern Control, Ghost Quarter is. I mean, I definitely don't like it in Neo form, right? It seems pretty bad there because you want to. If you're going to be Neo forming, then you basically want all of your I'm gonna name giant here. You want to kill on turn 1 or 2, 100% of your games basically. So Ren doesn't really help that plan. That's a little bit annoying. Now I can't transmute anymore. I can Titan, however, if I had a Titan, obviously. Here we see one of those cases where Gemstone Mine is just so much better than Crumbling Vestige. Like I could transmute over 2 turns. Mm. What to do? What to do here? I guess I'm gonna pitch the Vestige. I don't want to my opponent. I guess if they have game 1 Blood Moon, I lose to it anyway, so doesn't matter. But I'm pitching the Vestige here. Skelemental, yeah. Ransack the lab, man. Can you believe spending 2 mana at sorcery speed to look at the top 3 cards and draw one of those? Discard the rest. Wild, wild. Excited to try out Ursa and Bant Control in this meta. Those decks seem extremely powerful. Yeah, particularly Control. I think that the Bant deck it might be one of the best decks in the format right now. I've been saying it for a while. Um, Ursa, maybe too. I'm definitely down to try out some Ursa in the future. Like the Snow or Neoform builds, to be honest, with 8 flex spots, Ren and 6 is insurance versus Playwalkers and John. Yeah, I don't think that that's the game plan that you want to do. Unless you're talking about like the non-combo Neoform things, right? Like the ones that Magus was memeing with. If you're talking about those, then yeah, whatever. But if you're talking about like Neobrand basically, then I don't think you want to do that. So my opponent is basically casting 1 mana Lightning Bolt plus. If we draw a Titan, we just win. Can we please draw a Titan so we can just win? I would love to just win here. The Glittering Witch Neobrand that aimed to return 3 wins far, but far more consistent. Yeah. I mean, but that's still the Neobrand deck, right? It's not a value Neoform deck. Another Kroxa. So many Kroxas. Titan, please. Titan, please. Thank you very much. Field of the Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We bounce Vesuva, we replay Vesuva, copying Field of the Dead, and we win. Sweet. Reporting hacker. Neoform Amulet would be fun. Sure. Define fun. Define fun. Oh, this actually stops on Earth. That's kind of hot. All right, I'm in. I'm in. Well, I guess I actually do like Karn this matchup, so never mind. I don't like Dismember, and I might need some number of these Leadins. Something like this. Maybe one Sage. If I see something like Bloodwind, of course, I'm going to be bringing in Force. Yeah, this sounds good. Trying so good at whispering sweet nothing to Titans. I mean, that's what I do, right? It comes with the shirt, you know? If you're wearing this shirt, you know, I don't know if you can see it over there, but if you're wearing this shirt, you know, the deck's just nicer to you. I can confirm this. It just feels represented, you know, it just feels loved. And if it feels loved, it's gonna love you back. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Amulet over explosives here, I think. So now we can Amulet into no turn 2 plays. Makes me very, very scary. Very, very scared, I guess. Alright, what do we got here? Surgical my Amulet! Of course! Of course, that's what's going on. How could I ever doubt that I was gonna get my Amulet Surgical? His opponent Todd Stevens, ban a green card, then Red Black Midrange is back, baby. Yeah, not really. Todd Anderson. No. No, they're not. Todd Stevens is banned, so he can't play Magic anymore. Fortunately fortunately for everybody in the community. That Azusa draw was not bad though. Eldritch Evolution Tide is spicier because it lets you evolve from things CMC4 and backwards, so you can hit CMC without having Neoform CMC5. Yeah, well, I heard that they like the next meme was gonna be for Magus was gonna be trying out Castle Embereth. Great. Magus is gonna be trying out what is it? Golos. Oh, I actually messed up there. Yeah, I messed up. I should have played the Sanctuary as my second land, bounce the Gemstone Mine, because now, well, I guess I can still Titan if they fulminate me. Yeah, I guess we're fine. You see that? My opponent's minusing Ashiok, but at least they're minusing on themselves and they found the Kroxa, okay? I can respect that. I cannot respect the surgical against me, but sure, whatever. Opponent's minusing Ashiok, we are winning, I guess. Um, Pitch Vestige here. So prime time, no search, land because Kroxa might attack, so we just play everything. I missed the follow there. To do no MTGO, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you can just Google it. Take 6. Reclamation Sage. Reclamation Sage. So trading with the Kroxa makes no sense at all, so I think I'm just gonna F6 here. Because we might actually draw stuff, and if we draw stuff, then if we find one of our Beast Withins, for example, another Skelemental is a little bit annoying. Alright, that's actually very annoying. They have no cards in hand, though. Little does my opponent know that if I wonder if they are going to attack here. I guess now they know they have to attack. Alright, so we died. The Plan versus Jaundice decks like Red Black used to include Warding Down and Amulets. What changed? The fact that cards like this actually clock you very, very quickly now, so you can't just chill and just hang out until the opponent kills you. I really want to side out the Rex Sage, but I know that my opponent's gonna get. I'm just gonna get Blood Moon if I do. I think I just submit the same. Feels bad, man. This hand is super slow, but we're basically Thoughtseize proof. We are going to lose to Blood Moon and or Ashiok, I think. We might actually not lose to Ashiok. We might be just fine against Ashiok. Cage for an Earth Kroxa? I mean, yes, but I have Karn in my deck. So I'd rather have Cage in the sideboard so I can Karn for it. Means that I have 3 copies instead of having 1 copy. Dreadhorde Arcanist. That's one I did not see coming. Can we please find land? No, we cannot. These are the lands that I kept in my opener, right? Just needed to draw any land in my 29 land deck. I just could not get there. Yeah, I think we're dead now. We might just be dead here. I'm gonna play a couple more turns, but we might be just too far behind. Like we really needed to hit a land drop there. Yeah, so now we are actually dead because they can unearth the Fulminator, and yeah, okay, we're done here. Whew, that is. We've been seeing some hate today. We've been seeing some hateful folks out there in the leagues right now. People do not want to lose to Amulet. Just have 4 colors of Dragonborn in the sideboard for Ashiok matchups. I mean, that has to be the line, right? At least they didn't have 3 main boards. I mean, at least 3 main boards shadowed out. Hey, Teddy, how's it going? Amulet lost the card time to out the Blood Moons. Exactly. I guess that everybody is going to try to see if Amulet still works. So let's make sure that we just slam their face against the wall, you know? I had a giant opponent sided 7 cards he said were just for me. Wow. Jeez. Fair not going 5 over league. Amulet is dead. I guess so, right? Amulet confirmed unplayable because I can't 5 over league. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I can have fun playing this card though. I enjoy it, even if I don't win. So I think I'm gonna Amulet on 1 here. Play a removal. Next turn I can double scout. Try control style build with counterspell to beat hate. I mean, the way that we beat hate is not with counterspells though, right? It's with like Beast Within and stuff. That second game against the super hateful deck, we would have won easily if I had found one of my Beast Withins, right? Just that I drew blanks. Even that game 3, we could have done something if I had somehow found a land in my 27 land deck, you know? Beast Within helps a lot. Yep, Beast Within is very good. Low white control, band control. Hopefully it's not main deck shadowed out band control, you know? Which honestly, it might very easily be main deck shadowed out band control. Mana leak here, that's great for me. Sweet. Good, good, good. It's pretty good for us. That makes 6 actually. Classic. Snap opt. So at this point, I expect my opponent to have a force, maybe, but I just don't want to run into a cryptic, you know? Honestly, maybe I should have just cast my spell last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Depending if my opponent finds a land here or not, I'm going to Summoner's Pact to my end step. Oh, they shocked. Feels Bant, man. Feels Bant. Get it? Get it? So now I can play around force here. Hmm. I'm not drawing very well, but we're drawing towards a Tolaria West. We're drawing towards double Cavern of Souls. We're drawing towards what else? Really want to keep Valkyrie and Dry and Splash Karn? Do it. If you can figure out how to do it, that would be cool. I feel like at that point your deck is just getting pulled out. It's getting pulled in too many directions. But maybe you can do it. I don't know. Okay, that has to mean that there's another answer for this Titan. Maybe another Snapcaster. Or maybe my opponent is playing Shadowed out. Honestly, if what we played against today is representative of the decks that people are playing, then we should definitely have Bojugabog in the main deck, by the way. Just one thing to throw out there. Yeah, sure. Just shoot me at the end, Jesus. Why not try it as a back target? No. If we're playing Dryad, we're playing 4. Alright, so opponent definitely has a Cryptic in hand. Jake Berthley, thank you for the follow. What have we been playing against? We've been playing against a lot of John, a lot of Blue White to Control, really hateful stuff, Mono Red Prowess, Black Red, mid range with Kroxas and Skelementals and shit. So a lot of hate against Amulet. Lots and lots of hate against Amulet. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much we can do with this hand. I can maybe hold on for like one more turn, but like this Uro is gonna bury me. Can I even hold on for one more turn? I don't think I can. No, I just I just needed to draw something. Sand definitely did not come together. We just flooded too hard. Flooded a little bit too hard, unfortunately. How was the Karn father? Karn has been pretty good, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Cryptic number 1. Target draw. Probably getting man leaked here. Deprive, sure, whatever. Good to know about Deprive, though. Definitely good to know about Deprive. Okay, so we want Beast Withins, we want Uro, Bog, Field. Can shave 2 Asusas, 1 Summoner Spect, couple of castles. There we go. Should EDM Jesus got that sent for the chat. Good evening, Asgard. How's it going? He's gonna bureau me. Wow. Top quality content. Control decks playing an actual clock when versus this, yeah. That's the band list run Ashiok? Yes, yes it does. How does the Titan field list field versus mono red pairings got destroyed today with no possible chances to having life in cards? I'm playing Uro and Radiant Fountain. I'm gonna play Karn. Which meaning it as a bad thing, right? But it was fine today. To be fair, my hands were just incredible, so. But yeah, this list is definitely is probably not great against mono red. Should be good against like Bant pile decks like the one that we're playing, but we do have to draw well. So we have a cavern. Definitely looking for a green source, but it's fine. I think that this kind of hand is just fine, but it is a risky hand. It's not a snap keep, but it's the kind of hand that against control decks I tend to keep. What mic am I getting? I'm getting the. Oh man, I reserved it and everything, and I'm gonna be booking it. I'm gonna be getting it tomorrow. I'm gonna be ordering it tonight. Sorry, I forgot the name. It's like Rode something. Rode. It looks pretty sweet and it has great reviews, so that's what I'm going by. I honestly have no idea about USB mics, so. This is actually a fine trade for us, actually. I guess it's not if my opponent has Ashiok. So if they slam an Ashiok here, then that was not a good trade. Feels bad, man. No. This card should not be in my opponent's deck, but I am getting punished with literally 2 of the 3 cards that it affects. Feels bad, man. Feels pretty bad, man. Yeah, I'm not feeling great about this game. Somehow not feeling great about this game. Don't know why. Not feeling great about this game. We need like a beast within or something. But we can't really play around all this counter magic, however. What is it? The Asher, the Tempolos, or the Power Rangers? All of the above. All of the above. Maybe we can fight Bojuka Bog. Opponent's so lucky. Oh, I forgot to activate Scout. My bad. Probably not going to matter. Alright, so next turn I can play Titan and haste it. Probably gonna get passed. Not not running too hot today. Not running too hot. That's probably an understatement. Is this the moment? No, it's not the moment because my opponent might draw another Ashiok. So I just have to hope that C-Mash with the Twitch from sub. Welcome back for the 10th month in a row. Even though we're getting completely destroyed, C-Mash coming in with a subscription. Thank you so much for the support. So my out is for my opponent to randomly tap out for stuff that's irrelevant, and for this Beast Within to somehow resolve. I don't think I like my outs. I don't think I like my outs. Alright, Beast Within, go! Shit. Shit. Alright, I'm done with this game. We can't win anymore. Feels bad, man. Actually, should be banning air for, but I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty stupid card, but there's so many stupid cards that if you start banning all the stupid cards, then you just end up with no cards. So it's probably yeah, transfer Karn. It's kind of sweet. Steerings they go to again. Now that once is gone, I don't know. That's why I'm testing. Like this hand has to be good, right? Jay, you have to be kidding me, right? Are we really playing against Mill? Like, is this real life? Chat, is this real life? Chat, what is going on, chat? Please explain to me what is going on, chat. I guess I have to steerings into explosives and kill this. Amulet. Okay, that could have been worse. Maybe I can do stuff next turn. Oh, come on. So my opponent has drawn the lock up. Arkan, thank you so much for the host. Welcome everybody from Arka's stream. We're playing some Amulet here, and we're getting donked on super hard. But it's okay, we shall prevail. We shall prevail. Alright, we're gonna play Karn here. Hopefully you're gonna get drowned. I mean, not hopefully, but like we can expect to get drowned here. Well, there's a Radiant Fountain, which means the explosives is not there at least. So maybe next turn, if my opponent somehow doesn't mill the explosives or a Radiant Fountain. Okay, so they're drawing only one card with that. That's good for us for sure. There's still one Tulare West in there. Oh, there's the explosives. Okay, so now we're dead to this Jace's Phantasm. Unless we top deck another Karn. Is this karma for the 14 stream? Probably, yeah. Yeah, we're getting destroyed today, Archon. We're getting completely destroyed. Another Phantasm. I mean, we can top the Karn. Karn would have actually probably won the game there, actually. Can I force the chump? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm dying to the other one, right? So I can't gain life because the Radiant Font is gone. So I'm just dead here. Feels bad, man. So I could have resolved the Titan, I could have hasted, potentially even double stricken, but it doesn't matter because I'm dying to... I'm dying to the 5/5. No, my opponent just blocks. I can only 16. They block with the 5/5, and then the other 5/5 kills me. Jeez, so much amulet hate today. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Dismember of the top. Never lucky. Um, Rot farm, I guess. Yeah. I kind of do want to have access to a blue sword because of Uro, I think. So I think I'm gonna do that. I might be bugging myself here. Surgical Primeval Titan. Fortunately, we have another wink on. Love the unstable lands. Yeah, they're nice. I just don't like the frame. They stand out a little bit too much. Like the unglued and unhinged, they stand out, but in a nice way. This ones stand out like a little bit too. They are too odd in comparison with the rest of the cards. So I don't really like them as much. So we Asusa. Yeah, we're fine. We bog ourselves. Bounce this. Pass a turn. Why did we bog ourselves? Because my opponent is playing Drown the Lock in their deck. That is a sizable amount of mana. That's really smart, yeah. Yeah, they're playing Drown the Lock. They're also playing the card that draws them. They're playing the card that draws them. What am I trying to say here? The ancestral, that. So here we might get rejection. I guess I want to play around Piers, right? I might as well play around Piers. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna play around Piers here. Here we go. All right. Guess we minus for coding. The only out that we have is that we coding and then somehow the coding gets there. I forgot to play around Piers here. Shit. Okay. One land remaining. This triggers each opponent's upkeep. Okay, so I think I want to bog here because I don't want to give them a mill 3 for no reason. No machine gun bastard. No, we don't have the machine gun bastard. Would certainly be nice here. We're probably going to be trying to clock with Worm Coil next turn. While trying to keep my opponent down on mana. Alright, so Stronghold and Slayers are gone. Sunhome and... yeah, okay. Do I start going after the lands or do I just play Wormcoil here? Yeah, Karn specifies that you can get them from exile. Because my opponent might have drawn the lock, that's because why not both? 25 cards. I think I'm going to go after the lands here. This also is better against the artifact. I knew I loved Karn for a reason. Yeah, I mean Lattice would be much better here. We would have been able to play Lattice playing around. Ugh, my opponent is so lucky, drawing lands. All right, field is gone. Change faces. I mean, I can transmute for. I can transmute for the thing anywhere, right? So I can do explosives for 1 now. I'm just gonna keep going after lands. My main deck explosives is gone, so I can't go get that. I'm also trying to play around the 5 mana, the trap card. Oh, come on. uh, Poggers. That's a clock, baby. That's what that is. If my opponent wants to drown this is actually great for me because it enables me to get the explosives played for 1, blow up this guy, and then keep going nuts on my opponent's lands. Which I think I'm interested in doing. And we can still get this guy back anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Worm Coil here. I need to clock my opponent. So -2. Yes. Worm Coil. Cast Worm. Second Karn. Keep this one. Blow up land. Well, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Just no more lands opponent. Come on! Holy shit. Alright. Opponent's got more lands. Okay. So I guess we're going to Force of Vigor. Doesn't do shit. Yeah, but if I'm not drawing, then I'm not clocking. I need to clock my opponent. So this is gonna be a -2 for engineered explosives, probably for 2. Nah, I guess for 1 first. Forces the action. All right. And now we upkeep coding. And we cross our fingers. We do have another explosive, so we can clear the blocker. All right, so we're gonna start there. -2. Engineered explosives. Explosives for 2. Jeez. All right. Bad matchup after bad matchup after bad matchup today. This is one hateful league indeed. Indeed. That match felt like a 2-hour game. We still have game 3. It's not done. There's more suffering to be had. More suffering to be had yet. Oh man. What a struggle. Sure. Crap, so good. They always have the fetch land. Feels bad, man. We did Milanuro there, so there's that. It's the small victories. It's small victories. Sub last night. How long does it take to get into Discord? You need to get in the Discord, and then you need to link your Twitch and Discord accounts, and that's it. Voila. Oh, vomit. This seems like too much. Also, my ball got exiled, so I can't play around Drown anymore. Feels bad, man. Guess now it's just time for me to go from the sketch. Alright, sounds good, Inuyasha. Thanks for hanging out. Have a blast finishing the league. Thanks, Inuyasha. Thank you, thank you. What do we got in there? Bum. So I'm probably gonna play the Uro here, just so I can exile my stuff that I don't want to get surgical. So we cast Uro, exiling, Summoner's Pact, Conjurer Creator, Primetime, and what else do we not want to be exiled? Ancient Beast Within, I guess. So Primetime, Karn, Pact. Yeah, okay. Done. Join the lock. Alright. We're gonna try again next turn. As long as they don't draw lands, these are fine exchanges. Well, as I was saying, so field, Beast Within, Tolaria, Explore, Amulet. Fight Pact for a Titan. Oh, I'm stupid. I should. That was dumb. What to do here? I think I'm gonna pass. Stronghold still in my deck. Yes, it is. That's good, at least. That's good. So now my Karn's kind of good to go. Testing right now, Collision Relic seems good. Um, yeah, I don't think I would be interested in playing Collision Relic. Wow, really? Sure, whatever. Double Crab, every fetch land hand, classic. Alright, we lost against Mill. Unsurprisingly. Feels bad, man. Like these leaks are pretty brutal. Which is very surprising to me, because I mean we literally just hit a ban, got hit by a ban, so honestly I think that it might have come to a point where everybody's just afraid of Amulet because, well, rightfully so. It like the deck's pretty good. So everybody's afraid of Amulet, so everybody's metagaming against Amulet. So because Amulet is similar to Affinity in the fact that if you wanna beat the deck, it's actually pretty easy to do that. So it's definitely a very easily hateable deck as opposed to other decks like Bant, Stoneblade, or um, John. Like those decks are not very easy to hate. I guess that you could just play Tron and you're hating you're hating on John by design. But it's just not as easy to hate on those decks because they don't really have very clear weaknesses. Amulet does have very clear weaknesses, which are very easy to exploit. So we might get into a point where everybody's trying to hate on Amulet. Oh, really? Oh shit! We're playing against main deck Shadow Doubt guy, Mister Senor Tortilla. Oh wait, what? Okay, guess they just switched decks. Never seen that. What happened? We are playing probably the most hateful league that I've ever played. We're playing that's probably true, right? This is probably the most hateful league I've ever played. It might be. Like we played against Mill, we played against Mill, we played against the Black Red Discard Spell, Fulminator, Unearth my Fulminator deck. We played against main deck Shadow of Doubt. Yeah, this might simply be the most hateful deck the most hateful league that I've ever faced. That I've ever faced. That's actually kind of nice because now we can use the Stacy to chump if we want to. Gain a couple of life. Yeah, it's Shadow Sue. Another terrible matchup, by the way. Another terrible matchup. My opponent thought seizing and discarding the Azusa when I literally have a scout in play that they didn't answer is a little bit interesting. They don't even want to see it. They're like, nah, I trust you. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so Karn is actually pretty slow in this matchup. We definitely want these, we definitely want this, we want Worm Coil. Do we want Ashiok? I don't think I want I don't think I expect Ashiok from my opponent. They could be playing Ashiok, but it's probably like a one-off at most. It's either Jund or for Color Shadow. It's probably just Sue Shadow. Yeah, we're gonna keep this hand. It's probably Thoughtseize, but there's not really a hole to be poked in this hand. I guess Redundant the Amulet would be the correct pick here. Because if my opponent doesn't take the Amulet, I have a turn to kill, so it's probably in their best interest to take the Amulet there. Just maybe they don't want to die on turn 2. Sim 16 in matchup from the Shadow side. It's not a bad draw. It's actually pretty great, actually. Explore. That one is not very good. But now if my opponent taps out, I can swing for lethal. They just concede. Alright. Played a couple of non-games against a terrible matchup. It seems like my opponent just kept really bad hands. Both games. Maybe they were new to the deck. They were just trying it out and they were new to the deck. And they were just off it. Could be. What you about to say? How I think that's one of... Yeah, exactly. I think that's a horrendous matchup for us. But my opponent, I don't know, they just kept super sketchy hands somehow. Snapkeep. Hopefully the Steerings finds a Karn, because this would be a turn 2 Karn, which would be pretty hot. They felt bad for my 0-3, maybe. Maybe they were just like, well, I beat you down with main deck Shadow Dubs a couple of matches ago, so I'll let you have that one. And now we play against Neobrand. This is, without a doubt now, this is literally the worst league I've ever played. This is the most hateful league I have ever played. Shadow Sue, the red-black discard deck. Now we're facing Neobrand. So I guess we take the Gloria West, even though we're missing a second blue source. Can't be less than a 1-4. Have you ever 0-5 the league? I have, but not with Amulet. Great. Really good card in the matchup. Well, I guess I have to play this. So I'm looking for a second blue source. Guess I'm playing Bant's No Uro from now till the hate dies out. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing as well. Because this is a little bit too much. This is a little bit too much. What we saw today is just... Could always play for up to 8 counters. Yeah, except none of my cards proliferate, but sure. Explodes on 3. Exactly, so I can kill my Griselbrand. It's very... I guess that it's correct for me to play it. It doesn't matter, because my opponent's drawing a million cards. So they're going to play around it very, very easily. What they do is they play the Loveman only after... once they have enough life, which is very trivial for them to achieve. Once they have enough life to Griselbrand twice. Yeah, Magus, it's like you invoked it basically. How does Magus simply know when there is a Neobrand match? That's terrifying. True, true. I don't think Magus has ever missed a Neobrand match in this channel. Whenever I'm facing Neobrand, Magus is here. Like, that's just it. So I think I actually have Steerings in my deck, so it's better for the cage to be in my deck because Karn is just way too slow. Maybe it's just me playing MTG on alt accounts. Suspicious. Oh yeah, very suspicious. Oh man, look at this hand. Do we just keep and hope that we can Steerings into cage turn one? Is that the line? Yeah, good, and thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Neoform commands Simons or Voldemort. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ship this. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. Bottom this, and bottom... What? We bottom the Pact, I guess? Definitely bottom Asusa. Oh, but I really like the Pact. I think we have to bottom the Pact. Feels bad, man. Also, my opponent kept 6, so I'm probably just dead turn 1 or 2 anyway, so... Put away the Titan? No. We can't win without the Titan, right? Yep. You see, even if we had kept the Pact, we wouldn't have been able to pay for Pact on our upkeep anyway. Because this deck somehow exists, you know? Can you believe this shit? Crazy. Karn does not seem to do well looking at the record. I mean, to be fair, like, it was good today. Like, right now, of course, this is... But again, I don't think that if we had been playing the Dryad list, that we would have done any better today. I think that right now it's just not a time to be playing Amulet, apparently, because like Moto is a little bit too hateful. What did you miss? We just died a lot today. We just died a hell of a lot. Yeah, this is the first time I have not cashed the league in how long? A really long time, honestly. Feels bad, man. Feels bad to not cash the league. Yeah, this is what I don't understand. Like, why, Wizards? Why? And even worse, I actually have to play a league with this deck because of the donation list. I think I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. Magus, you're in chat. Do you think you can borrow me the cards for you can lend me the cards from Neoform? Because somebody donated for me to play it, and I actually have to play a league with Mill as well. So I'm going to. I'm probably gonna borrow all the cards from you, and just tomorrow be like the hate stream. Yeah, I have to play Neobrand, and I also have to play Mill. So that's gonna be interesting. This deck has a crazy fail rate. I don't know how you always die to it. I don't know, man. Like, I just keep dying to it. Maybe I am just very, very unlucky, or my opponents are very, very lucky, but I just keep dying to it on turns 1 and 2 very consistently. Except yesterday or the day before, where I actually somehow beat it. I don't even know how. I don't remember what happened. So that's right, now they're playing Pyretic Ritual, I guess? For a second there, I thought that they had fizzled, but they didn't. I died. All right, we won and fourth. That has to be a first one on stream. No, we definitely won and fourth before on stream. The more ridiculous part is they banned looting and Mock Sopo. Apparently, they don't care about variety of gameplay at all. Yeah, exactly. I'm still working on metalwork classes. Yeah, that deck was fun, man. I enjoyed that deck a lot. There it is. This deck was a lot of fun. I made so many mistakes and we still somehow 3-2 the league. This deck's legit. Mulligan the league doesn't count. Fair. should have just conceded. Fortunately, I've been doing very, very, very well lately, so I'm not really complaining about going 1-4 in the league. But yeah, I mean, the current package was not bad, honestly. Like, especially the first matches that I played, we really saw the power of the con package, and it actually did a fair amount of work, just because of the redundancy of the threats and all that good stuff, and it just locking people out, and just like going and getting worm cold against John, all the good stuff that Karn has been delivering for us since it was printed. So it's not like I think that Karn is bad or anything. It's just I don't think that we could have, with Amulet, I don't think we could have done much better than a 3-2 in that league. Even with Once Upon a Time legal, I don't think that league would have gone much better than it did right there. I feel if they wanted to hit Amulet, they should just hit Amulet and give more variety for Titan decks. I mean, there's no need for talking about that anymore. Like, we're done. Like, that's what happened. Like, they just banned Once Upon a Time. Like, we're fine. Amulet is fine. Titan decks are also fine. It's whatever. Like, discussing bans doesn't really make any sense anymore, because they that's it. They it was the bans already happened, and it is what it is. What do I think of Collision Relic in this meta? Why? Like, Relic wouldn't have helped much. And Explorer was actually pretty good these leagues. I think Explorer 29/30 lands is just the way to build Amulet from now on. Unless for whatever reason you don't want to play Castle, which I think it's crazy. Um, we're discussing decisions of bans. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I don't agree with a bunch of the decisions that they made, but it doesn't really affect the decisions. We cannot agree with them, and in fact, personally, I don't agree. I think that Mox Opal should not have been banned, for example. Same with Lattice. I think that Lattice was a completely unnecessary ban for sure. Like, if it were up to me, then the modern battlist would look different. But that's the point. It's not up to me, right? Like, it's up to Wizards. So whatever they want to do, like, they still allow Neobrand to exist. I don't know why. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, talking about it doesn't really change anything. We can agree, we cannot agree on that, but it doesn't change the fact that Neobrand is a legal deck, and that we have to every now and then just get paired against in a league and just die on turn 2. That's a thing that can happen because Wizards allows it to happen, and all of the complaining, all the disagreeing that we can do just won't change that fact, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say that it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Which they hadn't started this culture of bannings in the past few years. Yeah, I mean, but it's not the culture of bannings, right? It's the culture of fucking up. They printed They printed Once Upon a Time. They printed Oko. It's just like they, for whatever reason, they just, I don't know, became stupid. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what happened. Like they just started printing cards that it's just like, what the hell are you doing? And everybody said, what the hell are you doing? As soon as they saw the card, right? It's not like it took like 3 months or like 4 years to figure out, like Summer Bloom. It took years to figure out that Summer Bloom was broken with Amulet of Vigor. Once Upon a Time took like less than 6 months to get banned. Oko took like 3 months to get banned. These cards were obviously busted. Hogak. Like these cards were obviously insane. It's ridiculous. It's not a ban culture. It's just like they became stupid or something, and they just don't know how to create cards anymore. I don't know. It's crazy. It's not a culture of banning; it's a culture of fucking up. Exactly, but that's the thing. Like even Neoform, right? Even Neoform, the Neoform deck took it was very very quick that people figure out the Neoform deck. Breach took a whole 2 weeks to be banned in Legacy. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what the hell are they doing? Like we were fine. We were perfectly fine. In fact, we had that and bans before the whole madness with War of the Spark began. We were fine. Like Magic was great. We were unbanning Bloodbraid Elf, and we were unbanning Jace. Then we unbanned Stoneforge Mystic. Like it was awesome. And then it's like, what the hell? Like what the hell, right? It's just stupid. I don't know, man. All right, so tomorrow I'm gonna do a non-amulet stream. I'm gonna be playing those decks that Magus is gonna lend me. So I'm gonna be playing a couple of the Nation Leagues in Neobrand and in Blue Black Mill. So I'm gonna feel the hatred flowing through me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But yeah, thank you very much for watching me get completely destroyed today. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.